Hi class, this is Dr. Selby and I will be talking about density today. So how do you calculate density? In this example, I'm going to do a simple example where the given mass unit in this problem, it's grams, and the given volume unit, milliliters, are the requested units in the density, grams per milliliter. So this is a pretty straightforward problem because they're already in the same units. So we can just write the equation for density. Density equals mass over volume, and then plug in our masses and volumes. So our mass is 62.5 grams. And our volume given is 25.5 milliliters. And we can just punch this in our calculator. The problem says round the answer to 2 decimal places, so we'll do that. And the answer is 2.45, and our units are grams divided by milliliters. Now, sometimes you're given, instead of milliliters, it could say cc. And those are exactly the same value as a milliliter. And sometimes you could be given centimeters cubed. So if you're given any of those units, which mean exactly the same thing, they're exactly the same volume as a milliliter, you don't really need to do conversions with them. You can just replace the value in front of milliliters with those, the new units. So that's a little bit of trick, and this is really common. The CC is really common in nursing type calculations. Okay, so there's no extra steps going between milliliters, cubic centimeters or CC, and centimeters cubed. Let's look at a more complicated problem where the units for mass and volume, or mass or volume, aren't the same as the units in the requested density. So in this problem, a substance has a volume of 2.12 liters and it has a mass of 3.54 kilograms. And what we're looking for is a density in unit grams per milliliter. So how do we do this? Well, what we're going to do first before plugging in numbers and calculating density is convert the volume into the needed volume unit, which going liters to milliliters. Then we're going to convert our kilograms into the needed unit, which is grams. So we're going to do 2 conversions, and then we're going to take the results of those conversions and plug them into our density formula. So our plan is we're going to go from liters to milliliters, and we're going to start with our given 2.12 liters. We want liters to cancel, and we want to end up with milliliters. So liters goes on bottom and milliliters on top. And then just like in the previous video on metric conversions, we're going to put a 1 in front of our prefixed unit, and looking at some kind of table, we look up the definition of milli. And milli means multiply whatever it's in front of by 10 to the minus 3. So it's 10 to the minus 3 goes in front of this base unit. And this equals 2120 unit milliliter. Okay, let's go convert our mass. So we're going to take our given mass of 3.54 kilograms. Start with our given 3.54 kilograms. And we want to set up our conversion factor. We want kilograms to cancel, so it goes on the bottom. And our needed unit is grams, so grams goes on the top. And then we're just going to enter in our values into our conversion factor. And we always put a 1 in front of that prefixed unit. And then we put the meaning of that prefix in front of the base unit, and kilo means multiplied by 1,000. And then we just perform our calculation, and this is 3540 unit gram. And now we're ready to go on to the next step. So here we have our volume in milliliters and our mass in grams, and they're in the correct unit. So we can just plug into the density equation. So density equals our mass divided by our volume, and that equals 3540 grams divided by 2120 milliliters. And then we're gonna punch that in our calculators and round to 2 decimal places. And that equals 1.67, and the units are grams divided by milliliters. That's the end of this micro lesson. I hope it was useful. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. Thanks and have a great day.